Well, don't just stand there, Peter. Say hello, then you may sit, Sarah instructed. The boy gulped and dropped a curtsy, lifting his dress a little to reveal a glimpse of his frilly overknickers. Hello, Miss Slater, Auntie, he meekly said, before perching himself not on a chair, but a small stool. I'll leave you to chat, Sarah said. If you need anything, just call, Sarah said. Oh, Peter, Maggie said, sounding on the verge of tears. What's she doing to you? Auntie says it's for the best. Peter timidly replied. I'm okay, really. Wouldn't you rather be with me in Cornwall? Of course I would, Maggie. But I can't. Maggie glanced to the open door. Come on. I can take you away from this right now. We can jump in the car and we'll drive off. She won't have time to stop us, Maggie said, holding out her hand. I'll get you some new clothes. Boys' clothes. And won't have to dress like that ever again. No, Maggie. I can't. You can. We can. This is what she wants, Peter replied. You to come and take me away. I don't think so. She does. That's why I'm in trouble. For eavesdropping, he told her. She wants you to abduct me, then she'll call the police and we'll get caught and I'll be brought back here and you'll be arrested, he claimed. That's the only reason she let you visit me. But you can't stay here. Not like this, Maggie said, knowing in her heart that his every word is true. I don't have a choice, Peter replied. When I'm 16 I'll be able to leave. Then I'll come. Then you can teach me to surf, he said. But that's 5 years, Peter. 5 years of living like a. She paused, unable to find a suitable word. Little girl, Peter said. Worse than that if she's making you wear nappies. Only when I'm naughty, he replied. I've learned to behave myself now, he gulped. It's like she's broken you, Peter. If there's anything I can do, Maggie said. Peter shook his head and stared at his hairless knees. Then he looked into her loving eyes. I'll come one day. When the law's on my side, he told her. Will you wait? I'll always be waiting for you, Peter. I know, he smiled. Peter stood and brushed his hands down his frock. I think about you every day, Maggie. And me, you too. Maggie gushed, taking the boy in her arms and hugging the air out of him, before coughing on his perfume, which he appeared to be doused in. How are you two getting on? The boy's aunt asked as she interrupted their embrace. Maggie glared at her. Maybe Peter can show you around the garden, she suggested. That's okay, Auntie. Miss Slater was about to leave anyway, he said. Weren't you? Yes. It's a long drive back to Cornwall. Well, you need some fresh air, young man. And make sure you play where we can see you. Yes, Auntie, Peter replied, before turning to Maggie, dropping a curtsy and bidding farewell to Miss Slater. His heels clicked and clacked on the flooring, all the way down the corridor. So I trust you're contented with what you've seen? Sarah asked. That he's happy and healthy and well looked after. He may be healthy, but he's certainly not happy. Maggie scowled. The poor boy. You're robbing him of his formative years. Making him live like this. You're doing nothing but humiliating him. Humiliation makes for a humble soul. Sarah replied. He's come on leaps and bounds from that boisterous brat you brought to me, she said. Now. Unless there's anything else. Sarah gestured toward the door. Maggie clutched her handbag and made her way through it, down the long corridor towards the front of the house. The sound of gravel crunching in quick repetition filled her ears as she exited, and there on the drive is Peter, playing with a skipping rope. The bow on his head bounces like a butterfly and his short yellow frock reveals his bulbous frilly over knickers with each and every skip. Maggie gulps and gets in the car. She looks at her stepson one last time before reversing onto the street. She stops and sobs until all her tears are dry.